to George, the curious little monkey. He's so full of curiosity. Here's to George, the curious little monkey. He's as curious can be.
Curious George gets a pizza. Let's go out for supper tonight, George, said the man with the yellow hat, and we'll get some pizza. George was hungry. So off they went in their little blue car and drove to the pizza parlor. Tony, the baker, was behind the counter getting the pizzas ready for baking. First, he flattened out a ball of dough into a large pancake. Then he tossed it in the air. Spread the tomato sauce, sprinkled it with cheese, and shoved it in the oven. So that's how a pizza is made. Could he do it? George was curious. The telephone rang. The guard at the shoe factory wants a large pizza in a hurry, called Tony's wife. I'll get my coat, said Tony, and went into the back room. George jumped up on the counter, grabbed a big ball of dough, made 4 little balls, and pounded each one into a pancake just as Tony had done. Now he was ready to toss them into the air. How good that George was a monkey. He tossed them with all 4 hands. One landed on a coat rack. Another plopped right in the middle of a customer's table. One fell on the jukebox. And one went smack over the owner's head just as he came back into the room. Who did that? Shouted Tony. Where is he? Asked someone else. It's that monkey, a customer answered. In the alley was a small truck with the back door open. George jumped in. Now he was safe. You'd better hurry, said Tony's wife. The guard is still waiting for his pizza. They'll be closing the gates in a few minutes. I forgot all about it, said Tony. He got a pizza from the oven and packed it in a box. Then he left and put it in the back of the truck and drove off. George was trapped inside. The truck rattled through the streets up to the shoe factory. It was too late. The gates were locked. Oh no, said Tony. How will I ever deliver the pizza? He opened the back door, and there was George. So that's where you've been hiding, cried Tony. I'm angry with you. You've been fooling around with my pizzas. He grabbed George by the arm. Suddenly, he stopped. I've got an idea, he said. You can make up for all that trouble. Take this pizza, climb up the gate, and deliver it to the guard at the back door. How good that George was a monkey. Look at that, shouted the guard. A monkey delivering my pizza. Boy, am I hungry. When George got back to the truck, Tony shook his hand. I'm going to make a special pizza for you when we get back. And that's what he did. George and his friend, the man with the yellow hat, ate a large pizza, thanked Tony, and drove back home in their little blue car.